Yeah, I mean this is definitely gonna be like a fun
experience.
fun experience to move forward like this, you know. Just to stretch out.
Yeah, I'm down to stretch. I gotta leave in a little bit.
Oh really?
But I need a good stretch, that's for sure. I gotta go watch my grandfather.
Because your mom has a client?
Yeah. Another thing is, my aunt's going out of town this weekend.
This weekend?
Hopefully that doesn't mess up my Saturday. I think my uncle can watch my grandfather, hopefully. But I like just gearing the filming around Saturdays.
More people will be there. I try to bring some more people too. I talk to them. It's just, again, it's just hard to hide with prejudice.
Well, now you have videos to show people.
Exactly. It's like tools. One thing when you explain with pictures for 1,000 words.
I feel like I need like a marketing agent to send out a press release or something, you know, it's like that'd be cool if there was like FMK YouTube ads. Like when someone was watching one video, like an FMK ad came up.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I mean I think we could do that.
Or just cost some money.
I can look into that.
Cause that'd be cool. Cause I remember when I was watching YouTube when I was in New York, this one New York martial arts ad kept coming up. It was like a 30-second video.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can look into this, see how much it costs.
I'll put something snazzy together.
I'm serious, I kept on thinking about this video and just your talent.
And sometimes people they cross advertise.
Yeah.
Like if you contacted like say something ninja school, it's
Yeah.
like, hey, you know, put up our video, we'll put up your video. That's not.
Yeah, that was that corn kicker guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like he's trying to do the same thing, and he put together a couple well, he's not doing the same thing, but he must have had a friend who was like me or something, had a nice camera, because he did a couple like fight scenes with this girl.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's kind of cheesy.
Really?
Yeah, it's really, it's like he wants to get out there, but he doesn't quite have a plan. And like I think Freddie was like that, and I think I was even like that just until I discovered that this training elements is like a series, and then people can be like, oh, my show's on, type of thing.
And that's, yeah. And I can send it to many people that I know because I'm going to say, look, I'm in a video that, you know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like this nature is.
Yeah.
The way you go to someone told me, because I told them about the website, it's like, well, you're not on the, I'm like, of course I am on the video. Just have to look. But people are drawn to something that they're familiar. You know?
My mom subscribed to your YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
She was watching some of the kids. She thought they were really I think it was the nighttime stabbing video or something like that.
Nighttime stabbing.
Yeah. Brandon reminds me of me when I was a kid, and like we had a camcorder in like the late 80s, and I'd always like try to like orchestrate sword fight movies. So I'd have my swords and I'd fight my friends and we'd have duels. But it's not like we were hanging out with girls yet, so like it would always be like I was the hero and the other guy was the villain. He'd like grab my girlfriend, which was like my teddy bear, because I didn't have anything. To make you hurt my woman. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Yeah. I think we still have those VHSs somewhere.
This is so adorable.
Oh, it's pretty freaking hilarious. But I see Brandon doing the same thing. No, you stand there. You stand there. Okay, get me.
They're so creative and funny, you know.
Really, they're just like naturally that way. It's really nice to
And
watch.
expressive too, you know.
Yeah. Like Keo, he'll just start singing. It's real cute.
So So those shoes, you like those a lot more.
I like these
Yeah,
fit like 11 and a
You know,
half.
you guys
Oh,
look
yeah.
pretty
Yeah, they look cool.
Next time I'm getting paid
You
off.
shoes are important. I feel like when I have white shoes on, even running shoes, I feel lighter and faster, and then it makes my form look better.
It's just that when
Maybe
outdoor
jealous.
shoes just get dirty so quick, you have to clean it like every day. But
Yeah.
like inside, you can wear it and it still looks nice, you know.
It looks very like elegant.
Yeah, I like it.
And then like when you make those videos with the close-ups, it's like also like it's like what you wear looks, you know, you can make it look really cool, like just like what you wear, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be aware. You gotta tell Richie stop wearing those footwear.
Yeah.
You wanna look legitimate?
That's why, what's his name? Not Tim,
David?
David there, he got upset with me because I'm like, take this shirt off. He's like, I'm cold. I'm like,
I don't give a
we-
shit.
he on the video and he just throw it here. So I went and took it. But you know what? I don't handle this. I'm
But
not.
the thing is, now he'll see himself on video and be like, oh wow, I have to
She
do
was
that.
right.
I have to do that.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah. It's just a lack of awareness, you know. That's what it is.
I think like even like a video like that, like let's say like David for instance, like he never really like yeah, he's got a red shirt or whatever, but I don't feel like he's full on martial arts dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But then you put the video in front, the camera in front of him, and he's gotta like do the arrow stance.
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
he's trying.
yeah, it like forces him to be in it, and then he sees like the video of it, and he's like, I'm gonna have to be at that level. Like I need to be. What am I just gonna go back to just being a fitness person? Like, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I think, you know, when you have more like people in the group that are not like full-on martial artists, it's more relevant for the public.
True.
Because most of the public are not.
Not martial arts.
Yeah, they don't want to just see a bunch of Jackie Chans just kicking ass. 'Cause
Yeah,
then
of
it's
course.
like, oh wow, they're really good. I could never do that, but they're
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. Like even like for example, even my father, like you see, like he's not like highly trained in the combative, and he's
But she's
struggling.
getting guns.
Yeah, he's struggling with learning. But then it shows people like, hey, you know, like that could be me. I need to learn
Yeah.
too. Just it shows just like the elements of the kids. Like if they could do it, then I could do it. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like showing like beginners basically trying to get involved or getting involved is important too, and just rather than just highlighting a bunch of martial arts and all this crazy stuff, and it just becomes just like it just gets them like to watch like professional acting. They'll just sit and watch football as opposed to like get involved. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what people do. You know, they see people that are really talented. They just use them as entertainment.
Yeah, Eckhart Tolle talked about that. He's like, why people go to professional sports is because we want to see people who are in the zone. Like people who are present, like professional athletes are in the moment. You have
They
to
have to be.
be, right? So it's almost like we get in a trance, or we want to see other people who are in the moment, who are present. If we can't be present, then we want to watch people be present.
This is really a great.
And then they're like, yeah, our team wins! We won! We won! Ooh, you won! You didn't do shit!
Yeah.
This is the thing, yeah. That's why people are fascinated by looking at the dancers, and I got that experience when I went to the ballet. I want to be that person, but I was just like I was trying to live through the prism of this person's life, you know, person's experience, because I couldn't myself. That's what martial arts can give it to you.
I mean, but if you look at like just the fitness aspect, there's a lot of people in here that are pretty damn fit, you know. But the combative aspect, it's harder to develop that. That's why like there's a lot of people that need a lot of work on like developing that coordination and stuff.
Yeah,
like that, you know.
you can be a really fit athlete and then look like retarded when you start
Yeah.
trying some of this stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I like his big ass dog. That thing's like a,
He thinks that he owns the
it's
show,
like a
right?
Great Dane. It's huge. Yeah, I I look forward to including Jenny and the children in the video. I think
Oh yeah.
it would be a good element.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And I especially look forward to just like, I don't know, following Ken around with the camera. It's kind of funny little things that they do, like, just for a little comic relief.
Yeah. But it's great to see the kids, like, they really enjoy the training. They get involved too.
I think the investment in the kids' training is one of the biggest ones we can do right now because they could represent like 5 students, 4 students, like they could be instructors.
Yeah.
Maybe like 4 instructors. Think about how cool the school would be.
Yeah.
4 instructors that are from your lineage. Like,
Yeah.
people think, oh shit, I need to learn from them.
And the nice thing is they're naturally like it. It's like I don't gotta force them.
I feel like it's like you were talking about nutrition, like if the family eats healthy, the kids are forced to eat healthy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like your lifestyle is all about fitness.
That's all they know, and that's
So
what
it's
they're
like they want to be like Eddie.
Yeah. And then they just want to make you smile and happy for them, you know. So then they want to like do
But
this
then,
stuff.
but it's
Yeah.
beautiful that they want to make you, they want to kind of attract your attention by doing good things.
Yeah.
Things that are good for them, not like, you know,
Yeah, it's proper
Some kids,
motivation.
that's their
Some people like there's.
I'm gonna break
This is
your
this is an
windows
extreme
with
case,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you've seen it in like Thailand or Philippines. There's like this one fat baby who smokes cigarettes. Have you seen
I've
this?
seen that.
I think I heard about it.
And then everyone's like, yeah, it's so cool, he's so cute, he's so cool. And he's just he learned that, oh, this gets people happy with me. And he
And
just
I'm gonna
smokes like
ruin
a
my
pack a
life.
day. The kid's like, he's a baby, like an infant. Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm talking about.
So the good news is that guy James he joined for the fitness,
Oh, great.
so that's gonna help, you know, a lot.
He's got a proper mindset too, so.
I saw that dude did the
Yeah,
4 times.
that was pretty impressive. It's hard to do it like that, man.
Yeah.
I kept trying, and I figured I was able to do it eventually, but it's not easy. It's really tough on my joints. But they're starting to get used to the training. At first it was rough on them,
Yeah.
but now they're starting to get used to it, so it's good.
Good.
I think a lot of the training when you're in the school is just, a lot of it is just constantly working with people that are beginning.
Yeah.
You know, it's just hard to develop people, you know, that hit a really high level, you know, that you're constantly working with beginners.
I think in this life, that's like, or at least this world, this planet, that's what we do.
That's
It's
what we
like-
do
Yeah.
to
Look like
do.
school teachers.
Yeah,
it'd be
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
we're constantly taking
Step
from
back.
primitive to enlightenment.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that in between is the difficult part.
But that's what keeps us grounded. If all you do is just hang out with people that are on your level or higher, then you'd be so far detached from reality.
Yeah, of course.
And you're go with basically balloon.
Yeah.
That's what made me realize when I was talking to the girls when we went out, like your friends Michelle and like I felt like I don't want to say that I'm on a higher level, but I feel like I'm on a different platform and I have a more
Different
awareness,
perspective.
different perspective. But it just made me like realize that and appreciate that. But at the same time, I realized that there's a 10, 15 years difference between us, and they've had time to figure things out. It
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense to impose something.
Yeah, you can't expect them to be where you're at. That's what I learned this year, is that I can't get disappointed all the time by people who don't see things the way I see, because that's not fair.
You just
Just
accept
I have
it
to
as
deal
well.
with them where they're at.
Exactly. You just focus on your own development.
So where was this argument? Was it your
It was at my friend Michelle. Barb was there. Michelle.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that on an argument. I just felt like,
Ego.
yeah, they just.
Her ego is huge, and she even said that. She's like, I'm attention seeker, and I do everything to attract attention. That's what I do.
That's because diagnosed her right there.
But she said, she said it, and she said it without the shame. She's like, yeah, that's what I do. I love attention. I love when people are like, but it's good that she admitted, you know. But again, she's young and she's a musician, so she thinks she has.
She reminded me of Amanda, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like the conversation has to be. You need to realize that I'm important. Okay, now how are you doing? Right? As opposed to just like just be cool and let's just be cool.
But on contrary, Michelle she was very much in the presence, and
She's a sweetheart.
she's a sweetheart. And
So that's someone who should train her. She'd love the yoga and meditation aspect. So
we did. She handled paints and canvas, and we were doing her paintings for her, and then she's gonna hang them in her own apartment. I thought it was really interesting.
yeah, it's a good idea. There's a group of us together. We're all just painting, and then she's gonna put them up on her place. So it's like a cheap way for her to get decorations.
But we.
That's smart. And it's from your friends.
And then we express ourselves, and then
Maybe we could do something like that on Saturday with the kids, or like have a little activity planned. Obviously, we're gonna eat, but
so we have something to do. Yeah.
something for the little kids to do. Then they could be cute.
Yeah.
And then maybe, if we go to Chinatown sometime, we could film that and spice that in there. I'm not gonna create any drama plots or any bullshit
No,
like
we're
that.
just gonna
I
take
just
it.
want to show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the summer comes.
Oh,
We'll be
it's
late.
the spring comes, man. I freaking wait to go to
I can't wait.
Chinatown, go to Botanic Gardens.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see how the video comes out from the outside, like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll
right.
look amazing. I can pump up the shutter speed. Wow.
We have a great location.
There's two things that I need to invest in. Is a microphone, which I haven't gotten. I need to get a better microphone, and then I need to get. Well, I got my tripod, but I need to get something that I can mount the camera on my shoulder because right now it's a little shaky.
Yeah.
And so if I can get it to glide a little bit more steady.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And you saw something like that? There
Yeah,
is-
it's like there's some that are like $1,200 and there's some that are like $200. So
Alright.
That's crazy.
and I need a new computer.
So
Yeah, I know.
you
I got a system down now. It just the file compression from taking it from the camera and then recompressing it to a format that I can edit it on Final Cut Pro is what takes really long.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of the processor scheme?
Yeah.
You need a better processor to do
Yeah,
it.
you need a faster one that it can crank out. Or you get Final Cut Pro X, you don't even have to convert it, you just take it natively.
Raw?
Yeah.
And
Well,
you open it raw?
The pictures are raw, the video is a different format. It's in an H.264 format. And you can edit that without compressing it on those. And then it keeps the file size way smaller. But that's just in the future. I also saw that, sometimes you'll see someone with a camera and they're in like kind of a professional setup. And then they'll have an external monitor where it's like a feed and then they can see what's being shot in the camera on the monitor.
How does it help?
Because you have a bigger screen, you see what's in focus, what's in film.
Don't see me, I got it, guys.
Alright, take care.
See ya.
As opposed to just looking at a 4-inch screen, you have a big screen. If you have a director and producers in the room who need to see what's being filmed, you need that.
That's interesting.
But it's it's standard.
Standard.
But I saw someone using an iPad as one on
I
their
didn't
camera.
like that
And
thing.
that makes more sense because my camera has an HDMI cable out. And I've seen HDMI converters for Apple computers, to go from your iPad
Oh,
into
it
into
doesn't
like a
have
projector.
external.
Right, so I think I can do from my camera to my iPad,
Mhm.
and use that as a monitor. Now what would be badass is if you could make it record the video directly on the iPad. That would be
But when we
badass.
give it to
Because if you have an HDMI cable going into your iPad, it has that video feed.
as the channel,
It has the video in it, so if you can hit record on your iPad, it will just drop it right into there. Which might be kind of cool.
because it's probably coming.
It is, they have it, it's just well, they have other software that does it. It just starts to get expensive and shit. I think how I'm doing it now is just like, it's working, so. I don't want to get ahead of myself either.
One of the YouTube fans is like, man, the first one that he saw, I don't know if he saw the second one, but he said like, it was bringing chills up his spine.
Yeah, see, that's how it should be, man. I want people to cry. The second one, I want them to read see the meditation thing and get tears in their eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should. And maybe if it puts chills in their spine, then that means it's like touching some spiritual
That means that it's
creativity
real
or
there.
something. Yeah.
That means that it's
Yeah.
real. And I think that's the difference, that if we start doing it since the beginning, day one, we're born in a different state mentally, and we would try too hard, it would be too fake.
I would have made it a martial arts thing as opposed to
It's
more
really
holistic.
superficial. Now it's just like a natural extension. It's just happening because we're ready and because you're ready and because
Yeah, like
we're
I
all
said,
done.
it's coming out like the way I see it.
It has to be the same way we see it.
That's why maybe I'm thinking the characters should be more like, I guess, us three and Jenny.
Yeah. Definitely.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Like Seagon, I mean, he's here a lot too, but I feel like he doesn't speak that much.
Yeah, he
He's
doesn't
very
speak,
quiet.
Yeah.
He's the supportive, like strength in the
Yeah,
background.
yeah.
And I think he likes it that way too.
Yeah. Because you gotta have people that are expressive too.
Yeah.
Then it makes a character.
Absolutely.
Because somebody that doesn't talk, you know.
But that's the challenge.
Yeah.
That's the challenge. Just like Natalie, you know, Natalie is naturally spoken and composed. But I feel like it's fine. It's a great quality. That's something that I need to work on. But you need to work on the other spectrum because you have to.
You gotta be
express
balanced.
yourself. You have to be
I feel like in character circumstances, like us three and Jimmy, like that's gonna allow us. I mean, we're gonna be together the most.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're going to be over there for food the most, and that'll allow that we're not missing anybody.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
So that's the core that we can just create. We can add other people as we go on.
Yeah. But right now.
Yeah, plus you guys have been here, you know, for the beginning, but, you know, people like that, they just started. It's
Yeah,
just too
yeah,
much,
you're right.
Too much.
I just figured since he's here so much. But you're right. And I was thinking, even with Richie, just feel like we're more kind of like
We feel
the
like
foundation.
Yeah.
We have that connection that is already established.
Yeah.
And we cherish that and we appreciate that, and I think that's what connects us.
And then we just start off us four, and then we'll build up on that if we need to, you know.
Now I'm thinking of like how graphically I'll introduce everyone. Like, you know, like actually freeze frame, right? And then like their name comes up.
We can make it in a funny way, like Bruce Lee.
I don't want to make it funny. I want to make it classy. It's gonna be classy.
When I make some noises, like in the Bruce Lee movies. It's so 70s, and but I really like the fact that I realized the other day watching Bruce Lee movie that he really didn't take himself too seriously, because like there, in one of the movies, what was the? I think it was Enter the Jungle. The way he walks, he was purposely walking funny, and he looked funny when he was doing it. Like he. I know that it was kind of
He's
like
expressive.
Yeah.
You listen to some of his philosophy and stuff, and he talks about expressing yourself honestly. And how it can be difficult when you know some crazy ass shit, cool moves and stuff. To be honest in your expression.
To remove all those shields and all
And
this.
you know it's funny because you say then you feel that added motivation from the camera here to like teach.
Yeah.
Or I equivalent that to like a girl who's attractive in the room. You're like, oh, like the gym is hot, you go, oh, 5 more pounds on it. Right? Way more than you normally would do, right? So it's kind of like almost sometimes you need that too to bring the best out of you.
Yeah.
But I feel it too, like, no matter what. Like when the camera was on me, it's like you don't feel that hip pain. It's like you just gotta get done. Think how it was for football. It's like all those paintings you had when it's game time. It's like your adrenaline's so high, you just don't even feel that shit anymore.
It took me a while to get used to it. A while, because I was so scared and intimidated by camera.
I guess
Alright, so
I'll see you guys
I'll see
Wednesday. So you guys should bring
Yeah.
some food there.
First I'll bring you the food.
Tell Jenny to get ready for her new acting
Yes,
career.
I'm excited.